A U.S. Air Force F-16 escorting the Soviet Air Force Su-27 in 1990. Wikimedia Commons every day. The Ukraine Air Force can deliver the first Lockheed Martin F-16 fighters. The Dutch Ministry of Defense stressed that F-16s will not be sent until all documents are regular. And the Ukraine Ministry of Defense has sufficient airbases and sufficient trained personnel. Ukrainian pilots are learning to fly the agile F-16 in Romania. Probably there is no reason why Ukraine's first F-16s party could not start to come within weeks even, if not days. The Netherlands, Denmark and Norway promised the excess F-16s to Ukraine. It is possible for Ukraine to take more than 60 of the single-seat supersonic fighters to support existing and much less sophisticated MiG and Sukhoi fighters. Ukrainian Air Force spokesman Yuriy Ignat, in his statement to the Ukrainian media, this first 18 F-1642 Dutch Air Force can be presented next year. This is true. F-16AB middle-age updates or MLUs have been developed compared to original F-16 since the beginning of 1980s. Don't expect him to get improvements. The vintage MLU of 1990s is not only the Dutch Air Force, but also Denmark, Norway and other Air Force-Northrop Grumman APG-66V2 radar by a few European Air Force. This is a faster and more reliable radar than the original APG-66. However, it is still a mechanical radar that can follow a few goals at the same time. 83 can pursue dozens of targets potentially. It takes a few days to replace an APG-66 for a new APG-83. But it is not clear that Ukraine will bother. The need for new warriors is not urgent. The cost of each APG-83 is more than $2 million. Ukraine Air Force probably has less vintage mikoyan Mig-29 and Sukhoi Su-27 than hundreds of 1980s to defend against Russian warplanes, drones and missiles, although they helped. Americans apparently did nothing to improve the ability of Ukrainian jets into air. Ukraine needs new planes to fight better in the air. He needs F-16s. This is probably 10 miles further away from a MiG or Sukhoi to monitor a target and fire the R-27 missile. The best prevention machines of the Russian Air Force can participate in the air targets 80 miles or further with Mig-31 and Sukhoi Su-35. R-37 missiles .31 or Water 35. However, it represents a significant development over the F-16. Mig-29 and SU-27 against other warplanes and missiles or drones. The old Dutch F-16s have accumulated too much aircraft body fatigue during long services in the Netherlands. F-16s and Ukraine can defend himself better against Russian attacks, Dutch Defense Minister Kajsa Olongren said.